A demonstration of the midpoint rule for integration on the TI36 xpro calculator. Our problem is to approximate the integral from 0 to pi of x squared cosine of x dx using the midpoint rule with 10 rectangles. Now our notes here allow us to approximate our integral with the summation that goes from 0 to 9 of xi squared cosine xi times delta x. Now delta x is equal to b minus a over n, which we calculate to pi over 10. And the xi points that we use to evaluate our function are going to be the midpoints of each one of those subintervals that's created by the partitioning. And we can do this by taking the left endpoint, in this case labeled with a, plus the quantity of I plus 1/2 times delta x. Now our left endpoint of our interval is 0, so we have I plus 1/2 times pi over 10, which we can simplify down to the quantity I plus 0.5 times pi divided by 10. And this is what we're going to use for our point evaluations when we go through the summation. Now here's a graph generated by GeoGebra of the midpoint rule for our function. And here we can see that the approximate area is negative 6.257 about. And this is going to be the value that our calculator should also produce when we do our demonstration here in the next segment. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to do the midpoint approximation to an integral. And again, our function will be x squared cosine x. We are going to integrate this over the interval 0 to pi with 10 rectangles, as our notes suggested. So this is how we go about doing it. Turn it on, go under Math, go to Sum, and we're going to go from 0 to 9. And we are going to take our counter. We're going to add 0.5. That's going to get us into the middle of the intervals. And we're going to multiply that by pi divided by 10. We're going to close it. We're going to square that. And then we're going to multiply by the cosine of the same argument. So we're going to have to do another parenthesis, x plus 0.5, close that, pi divided by 10. Then we're going to close the trig function. And then we're going to multiply by the delta x. The delta x is still pi over 10. Remember, for midpoint approximation, we evaluate the function at the midpoint. The length of the subinterval doesn't change. So we go ahead and do pi divided by 10. And we go ahead and execute. And we get negative 6.257 approximately, which is also what our graph showed from GeoGebra. And this is one way that you can do the midpoint approximation on the TI36 xpro calculator for integrals.